King Solomon is renowned for his unparalleled wisdom and insight, and the Book of Proverbs is full of his great sayings. These are not just proverbs, they are timeless life teachings that provide insight into everything from relationships and work to wealth and virtue. With 915 wise words, this book weaves together timeless stories with practical guidance for a prosperous and purposeful life, drawn from biblical stories. Could the Book of Proverbs' 915 wise words hold the secret to a bright future filled with wealth, peace, and happiness? Get ready for an adventure through some of the most profound knowledge ever shared. Chapter 1 of Proverbs of Solomon sets the stage for a life-changing journey by pointing us in the direction of clarity, wisdom, and righteousness. Solomon explains that although fools refuse to learn, the wise learn by listening. He advises against following people who seek fame and fortune because their actions will only lead to their own downfall. Ignoring wisdom will lead to calamity, but listening to it will make people safe and fearless. Chapter 2 of Proverbs of Solomon urges us to seek knowledge and insight in the same way that we would pursue treasure. God will give us wisdom and direction if we seek knowledge and accept righteousness. Wisdom serves as our shield against evil, which directs us to maintain moral principles and keeps us away from people who are dishonest or deceitful. Additionally, it will protect us from the dangers of dishonest people, such as the alluring woman who causes havoc. Can we truly resist the temptations of sin without the guidance of wisdom? Never. Chapter 3 of Proverbs of Solomon instructs us to cling to wisdom, put our faith in the Lord, and follow His direction in order to have a peaceful, healthy, and prosperous life. God will guide our steps and benefit us when we honor Him with our deeds and trust in His wisdom. Since wisdom brings honor, peace, and long life, it is more valuable than wealth. Those who follow wisdom will receive their reward, as the Lord blesses the righteous and mocks the wicked. Proverbs 4 asks us to value understanding and awareness, since they bring dignity and life. The secret to success is wisdom, which keeps us safe and directs us in the proper direction. Steer clear of the wicked's paths, since they are full of danger and evil. Instead, maintain your heart and intellect in line with wisdom by concentrating on what is right. Keep to the straight path, avoiding any turns to the left or right, and your path will become clear. What awaits us at the end of the path we choose? The darkness of wickedness or the light of wisdom? What hidden consequences lie beneath temptation's tempting appearance? According to Proverbs 5, we should avoid temptation, particularly the seductive charm of an unfamiliar woman, as it can lead to a bitter and terrible end. Rather, hold on to what is good and value the wisdom of instruction. Protect your way, be focused on your own health, and be thankful for what you have, especially in relationships. Keep in mind that the Lord observes everything and that being stupid has dire consequences. Proverbs 6 urges us to act quickly in order to break away from foolish decisions and cautions against getting caught up in stupid promises and relationships. It illustrates the dangers of laziness by using the ant as a symbol of hard work and foresight. The chapter highlights the 7 evils that God detests. It warns about the stark consequences of adultery, comparing it to putting fire in your breast, which will burn you. A person who engages in such behavior ruins their spirit and faces shame and remorse. Is it really worth risking everything for a momentary temptation? Proverbs 7. Solomon compares wisdom to a sister and kinswoman for protection, urging his son to uphold his commands and value wisdom. He cautions about the risks of falling to temptation, using the example of a young man who is lured by a seductive woman. She uses seductive language and promises to flatter him, ultimately destroying him. Solomon warns that her path leads to death and torment, and that she has killed many strong men. Can we outwit the cunning strategies of those who want to destroy us? What is in store for those who answer the call of wisdom, and what is in store for those who do not? You can find the solution in Proverbs 8. In this chapter, wisdom exhorts everyone to pursue knowledge and put wisdom above material gain. It is said that wisdom is pure, righteous, and worth more than rubies or gold. Wisdom was present with God during the creation of the world and brings joy to the people of the earth. Can we build a strong life based on anything other than the fear of the Lord? According to Proverbs 9, wisdom constructs a 7-pillared home, prepares a feast, and invites the common people to join in. The basis for wisdom, which extends life and bestows gifts, is a fear of the Lord. On the other hand, a stupid lady who offers stolen pleasures causes death and devastation. Opt for life and knowledge rather than foolishness and death. Proverbs 10 compares the results of stupidity and wisdom. A wise son brings happiness, while a foolish one brings sadness. While wisdom brings life and love forgives all sins, falsehoods and violence bring about destruction. Because of the blessings of the Lord, the righteous are wealthy and sorrowless. While the wicked face ruin, the righteous are safe. Life is prolonged by fear of the Lord, but the years of the wicked are shortened. The righteous will stand firm, while the wicked will ultimately be destroyed. Proverbs 11 emphasizes the difference between evil and good. While pride breeds humiliation, humility breeds insight. The righteous find safety in times of trouble, while the wicked are destined for destruction. Many people's advice offers safety, and seeking righteousness brings life. Those who are generous will prosper, while those who accumulate wealth will become poor. The wicked will suffer consequences, but the righteous will produce good fruit. Which fruit, the sweetness of righteousness or the bitterness of wickedness, do you wish to bear? According to Proverbs 12, those who accept instruction get knowledge, while the stupid reject it. Honest people bring glory, while dishonest mouths bring ruin. A good man takes good care of his animals, but a bad man treats them cruelly. While idiots go their own way, the wise pay attention to advice. Lies lead to destruction, while wisdom leads to life. While the indolent suffer, the hard-working prosper. Proverbs 13 emphasizes discipline and wisdom. Foolish disregard warning, while intelligent sons listen to their father. Laziness produces lack, and hard labor creates wealth. Wickedness causes destruction, while righteousness leads. Quickly acquired wealth disappears, but hard work leads to growth. Keeping company with idiots leads to ruin. Walking with the wise leads to wisdom. Future generations inherit from excellent people, and those who care for their children gently correct them. Which would you prefer? A legacy of wisdom or foolishness? Wisdom, honesty, and humility are emphasized in Proverbs 14. A wise woman builds her home, but fools destroy it. While fools live in arrogance and dishonesty, the upright walk in awe of God. A false witness lies, while a true witness tells the truth. While the wicked face destroys, the virtuous flourish. Anger generates regret, and sadness can persist even in laughing. While fools rush toward evil, the wise avoid it. While harming the impoverished dishonors God, helping them brings blessings. In the end, sin is a nation's shame, whereas goodness elevates it. Proverbs 15 demonstrates the value of intelligent and gentle words. A delicate response soothes anger, whereas harsh words aggravate it. While fools talk carelessly, the smart apply their knowledge. Everything, good and bad, is visible to God. Joy comes from a life of righteousness, while misfortune befalls the wicked. Fools reject correction, but the humble take it and become wiser. Peace comes from a happy heart, and in times of conflict, love is more valuable than money. Patience calms disputes, while greed only leads to destruction. Have you ever had the feeling that striving for more will never fill the emptiness inside? The Lord appreciates a humble spirit and hears the prayers of the righteous. Wisdom begins with fear of the Lord. The Lord ultimately determines our course, even though we make plans according to Proverbs 16. He hates arrogance and wickedness and cherishes humility, honesty, and holiness. Wisdom and understanding are more precious than gold. They provide strength and serenity to one's spirit. Patience is stronger than strength, and a gentle response soothes anger. Since God controls the results of life, true success comes from walking the road of righteousness. Proverbs 17 emphasizes the importance of insight, wisdom, and harmony. It teaches that having little in peace is preferable to having a lot of money in conflict. A wise person seeks to make amends and practice caution, but a fool seeks conflict. While resentment affects the spirit, a happy heart promotes health, and true friends and family support one another during difficult times. Even a fool looks wise if they remain silent, and those who hide their flaws demonstrate love. Proverbs 18 highlights the importance of relationships and the power of words. It teaches that while ignorant speaking causes harm, intelligent speech may uplift. The pursuit of information will lead to comprehension, and dignity comes after humility. Our words have the ability to change our lives. They have the power to make or break us. True friends remain together more than family and are a treasure. Pride and gossip bring about destruction, while humility, diligence, and wise discourse keep us safe. The importance of honesty and intelligence is emphasized in Proverbs 19. It teaches that although having money can get you a lot of friends, living a modest moral life is what really matters. A knowledgeable person finds good. A foolish person produces tragedy. Life and contentment come from having the fear of the Lord. Those who help the poor give to God, and wisdom is essential to avoiding stupidity. In the end, God's wisdom wins out, and leading a wise life results in security and tranquility. Proverbs 20 warns of the dangers of drunkenness, conflict, and deceit. It highlights the need for discernment, honesty, and knowledge, pointing out that a faithful man is uncommon, and his offspring are fortunate. It urges patience and faith in God for justice, while cautioning against dishonesty and hasty decisions. The chapter also emphasizes the value of humility, advice, and respecting parents. Justice is brought about by a wise ruler, and a reign is maintained by truth and mercy. In the end, integrity and intelligence are the sources of strength and beauty, but stupidity leads to destruction. Try putting Solomon's Proverbs into action and share your experiences in the comments. This might just be the beginning of a transformative journey